but we all are very good Googlers, and we became very good Googlers through this process of interaction back and forth with the search engine. And now we're becoming really good prompters, which is a very different skill.
Yeah. People just won't know what to put into these natural language inputs because they just don't know how to use them. And I always say, some of you might be young enough that you don't remember this, but I remember when search engines came out and I was young. So I obviously adopted them very quickly, as most young people do. I remember teaching my parents how to use Google because they had the exact same problem. They asked me, how do I use this? What do I put in here? Well, actually, it's funny. Two things I would say. One is you tell them, well, what are you looking for? And that's like the first step. Just put it in the input. But I think we also forget the era of searching. Now you could just kind of type whatever you want into Google search. It's pretty good at figuring it out. You can write a full sentence. Sometimes I'll just paste text from somewhere and Google's pretty good at figuring out that 3 to 6 words of that search is irrelevant. And the two things that matter are the name and the company that person worked at or whatever. But there was an era where you had to learn you had to write your search in a particular way for it to get the right results. And I feel like we're kind of just coming out of that experience with agents where the models necessitated, prompt engineering. I think prompt engineering is one of those things that it might evolve a bit and there might be some place for it, but the idea that there will be millions of prompt engineers, I don't think that's the case. I think these products are going to get intuitive enough. You don't need a ton of context on how to use them. And right now we have a lot of power users that are pushing the models to their limits. And so it's similar to using Google to find stuff that is difficult to find. There's power users who are using Google to find stuff that was hard to find. But as this technology evolves, I think some of that is going to go away. You're not going to think about that kind of stuff anymore. Like, hey, did I write the prompt correctly? Or was I clear enough? Or did I add the right keywords into it so that it would do a little bit better than if I didn't add the right keywords into it? I think a lot of that is a short-term optimization problem.